Hey, what's going on, guys? Hex Competitive back into the brand new video, and the title down below actually does not deceive you. I woke up on Twitter this morning, and I actually saw all of this going down. So apparently, KissAnime, and actually not apparently, KissAnime has been taken down, and they even said and/or left a note on their server saying forever. So KissAnime is supposed to be taken down forever, and a lot of people are freaking out that pirates. I am not someone who pirates, but nonetheless, let's start to talk about this topic. So looking at KissAnime and what's going on here, it's Japan. Japan stated in an article that I actually made a video on about a month ago. It was Japan's breaking down or cracking down, I believe, on pirated sites. So yeah, they weren't lying. They actually have begun with KissAnime, and of course they're going to be looking at more. Japan's not going to be playing around anymore with the whole pirating thing. Why exactly is Japan actually so upset with pirating and everything that's going on here? Maybe you know, maybe you don't. So, looking at why Japan is actually pissed off about pirating, it's because whenever you do actually pirate an anime, that author gets no money. They have no royalty check. They have no revenue coming in from that view. Now, if you look at legal streaming services and other sites, they get a small percentage of what's going, of each viewer that views their show, each click they get from a Crunchyroll, Funimation, so on and so forth. The author gets paid for the creation from buying mangas, from probably a little bit of viewership, a percentage of everything. And I've actually watched even the Anime Man's video where I believe I'm not sure with what kind of author it was, but nonetheless, it was a manga or light novel author from Japan. And he even stated that the publishers make off way better than the authors do, like far, far better than the authors even do. And the authors live nicely, but not to where they should be unless they're literally like a Naruto author, like, Masashi Kishimoto and so on and so forth, Taikubo, massive big three type authors. And they say to people from, Shueisha and Kadokawa, all these people make a lot more revenue than they do because they don't get cheated out of their money. It's literally all by sales and licensing and contracts. Now, of course, whenever it comes to viewership from an anime, you don't have to view something on a legal site. You just simply don't. Now, can you get in trouble for viewing something on an illegal site? No, but you can get thrown in jail and or prison for downloading anime illegally. That's a big no-no. That's something that you don't want to play around with, especially whenever these copyright laws are always adapting, as we saw this now with KissAnime getting taken down. So what's going on here is there's going to be hunting. Like Japan slowly but surely, and or maybe quickly, I'm not really sure, going to be hunting down sites like 4anime, 9anime, KissAnime. It's just the beginning. If they could take down the biggest site in KissAnime, you think they're not going to take down the other ones? I think we all know the answer to that. We'd be ignorant to think otherwise. Now, will there be ways around this? I don't know. I'm not saying there is. I'm not saying there's not going to be ways around this. I'm not saying that people aren't just going to keep repeatedly uploading these illegal websites, but I would believe no. I believe this is slowly coming to an end, and my reasoning for that is prison time, jail time. You can have a $30,000 fine. You can have a $300,000 fine. No one wants to pay those. And if you really look at what's going on with these illegal sites, remember the people running it are making away like bandits. They're making millions. They're making absolute millions, and those are dollars that the author's not getting. You can't listen. I know there's some situations where people just can't do anything but pirate because there's no legal sites in their countries. I understand that. I'm not blind, but there's other people who are just taking it just because they don't want to pay a measly $7, and that's kind of soft. If you're able to do that, like that's just crazy. Like maybe you don't work, maybe you're super young. I get those kind of things, but if you work, you make money, pay the $7. There's no excuses for that, in my opinion. I just don't see a logical excuse for that. I mean, Crunchyroll has manhwas, they have mangas, they have manhwa animes that are exclusive to freaking them. They have English dubs, they have subs, they have the biggest legal streaming site library in the world for anime. Like there's just arguments for pirating are just so few and far between. These days they're starting to dwindle. Now, if you're having a debate for just Funimation, we could discuss that. But when it comes to like a lot of people watching subbed anime and watching even some dubbed anime, Crunchyroll is going that route, and it makes no sense to go that route with them, especially with how much work they've put in. They've innovated. They've deserved respect. I mean, they went and got manhwas for you. They went and partnered with them. I mean, Viz Media is now partnering with them. There's just so many few excuses now not to have that site if you can afford it. And I'll tell you this: you can never truly love an anime series if you can't show love to the anime series and the creator and the man that made you and or woman that made that series for you passionately, hard work. People have, well, they've died over this shit. They have died over this stuff, man. They have. It's just that simple. They have worked themselves to their graves. Go look it up. You'll find out. You'll find it. You'll see it. Because that's how hard they work. It's time for, a lot of people to look in the mirror and really decide what do you want for the community? What's best for the community? And I think Japan's kind of putting their foot down and saying, hey, we know what's best for the community and we know what's morally right. So once again, I do think the Crunchyroll, man, there's just, for $7, Crunchyroll has a $7 a month value. And there's just, nah, I'm not having that. So, but yeah, that's what's going on. I know there's some people that are in situations that just simply cannot, choose left or right. They're literally stuck in the middle because they have no options. And hey, I feel for you guys. I understand you guys. But for the people that can't afford it, for the people that are working, the people that choose not to support the animes they quote unquote love, which they don't if they're going to steal from the animes they love and not invest in the animes they love, especially their favorites, then hey, these pirate sites need to go. So other than that though, guys, that's all my news after today. I wanted to stay kind of neutral in this without trying to degrade anyone or put anyone down. But this is just a cold hard truth and how I see it and how Japan sees it too, and how authors see it, and how authors deserve their money. Like, why could you ever have an excuse not to allow authors to get a royalty, get some money from a click? Like, how can you not support the people that love the anime, that make the anime you love? Without them, this anime is never here. So.